This is a review of the Alliance Antimicrobial Rubber Bands. They're the large size. I have a special application I'll show you a little bit later. These are great rubber bands to get the job done. I use a lot of large rubber bands in our house. I particularly like these. First of all, they're inexpensive. I usually buy them at Staples and some other stores and even on Amazon, but they cost a lot more. This is a pretty good buy for how many rubber bands that you're getting. The other thing I like about them is that these are antimicrobial, which means that they resist the growth of fungus, molds, and bacteria. And I use them, believe it or not, on the trash cans in our house. I'm going to show you this rubber band. I'm going to stretch it out, and you can see I've got it stretched out about 36 inches on the side, and it didn't break. What do I use them on a trash can for? We have a big house, a lot of trash cans, bedrooms, bathrooms, 2 kitchens, one in our utility room, for example, one in our basement, and they're all lined with plastic bags. We do that to keep them fresh and clean, but you know, the plastic bags, when you tuck them down inside of another container, and I'll show you one in a little bit, they tend to pop up and move around. What I do is I take these rubber bands and stretch them around the trash can and use them to hold the plastic bag in place so that it's securely held and it doesn't pop out. If I don't have a trash can that's very full, I dump the trash. Keep the bag in there. If it's full, I take it off, put it in a new bag, and put it back on the rubber band. We also have several stainless steel flip lid trash cans that have an inner removable trash can inside. We put a liner in them to keep it fresh and clean and to avoid spills. We use one of these rubber bands to hold down the edge of the bag tightly to the inner trash can, so when we insert the inner trash can into the stainless steel outer shell, the bag stays nicely tucked in place and it doesn't show the outside of the on the outside of the trash. Rubber bands, they stretch, they're hard to break. I like the fact that they're protected against bacteria and things like that. The nice thing about these is they do not contain any natural rubber, and they last a lot longer, in my opinion. These are nice rubber bands. They're easy to use, they're reusable, and they're a good product. We also use them to put around folders that we put our taxes in, for example. And you have a big thick folder, it holds all the paperwork together, and it holds it closed. Here you can see one of our stainless steel trash cans, and this is the inner container. And you can see I have a plastic bag on here. I put this on the outside because it holds the bag down nice and tight. So when I open up the lid to insert this inner can on the inside, it's easier to drop in. And it holds the bag in place. And it makes it easier to put it in there. And when I'm done and it's full, I take it out. And the bag's not coming off the trash can. I insert it in there. And now the bag's tightly in the trash can and it's not hanging over the edge. It looks nice, and when the lid's closed, you can't see the plastic bag in there. These have a lot of uses in your home. I like them a lot, and I rate them at 5 stars. This review is done by jjceo.